All right. Got that. I got
It's been
that.
live streamed. Oh.
And all
Yeah.
right, looks like we're good. So, all right.
Yeah.
We are live, guys. This
Yeah.
is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn, featuring sound engineer, former referee, ring guy. He does it all. He does all the behind the scenes. Mr. Jason Yerke. How's it going, Jason?
Going good.
Good.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Phone's falling down. Okay.
Falling down.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed by that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got Jason Yerke, guys. Yeah, what's been going on? How you been doing?
Not too bad. Just been trying to stay busy.
Oh yeah.
I was supposed to be at a show. Actually, I was actually going to be doing this show from my hotel room this weekend, but show got postponed.
Oh,
Okay.
nice
yeah.
cold in that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's weather. Mother Nature.
Yeah. The Time Bomb show or another
Yeah.
show? Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
was bringing the ring up there for them.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they announced, well, at least how far in advance did they announce that or tell you? Because were you just in the middle and they just told you?
Actually, they told me I was talking to Eric the day before he announced it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he told me that he was waiting to hear back from the venue to see when they were going to actually be able to have it, and then he had to get a hold of somebody to make sure that he was able to make it before he made the official announcement.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Standing rule is if we end up there before they call it, then they have to, of course, pay for the ring and stuff like that and the travel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I saw the news about that they canceled that, and I mean it was unfortunate for a lot of the guys, and it won't be they won't have they'll have to postpone the Eric Cannon, I guess, birthday celebration. It'll be a belated birthday celebration now, but
Yeah, that's what he posted.
yeah.
He's getting too old anyways.
Yeah, his actual birthday is a few days before mine because mine's on Monday.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
He always got gypped out as a kid. One of his Christmas present was his birthday present.
Oh yeah. My stepdad just had his birthday yesterday, so he's kind of a birthday Christmas celebration kind of thing. So yeah. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But I guess we should maybe sing you actually we can say an early happy birthday if you want us to do that for you.
Oh God, it's just a day year more or farther into the grave.
Yeah. Happy early birthday to Jason, guys.
Early birthday.
Yeah. But yeah, I know, of course, the Time Bomb show that postponed, but I think I'll actually be able to go to it, which is I wasn't expecting to. So get to meet Sabu on January 12th, right?
Yep, that's when they put it. I actually met him. I did sound for Heavy on Wrestling when they had the Jerry Lynn benefit, his retirement show, and I got to meet him then.
Oh, there you go.
He was a really nice guy.
Yeah. And he seems nice in the podcast, so I'm hoping he's nice in person. So.
Oh, you guys had him on the podcast?
No, on other when I watch him on other podcasts.
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, congratulations! I see you got one of the big wigs coming on, or one of the big promotions. Well, indie promotions out of state.
Yeah.
Yep. Who was it again?
Are you talking about the recent NWA thing, or?
Well, whatever, the one that you guys announced, you got somebody coming in from, is it Chicago or something like that? I can't remember who that was. Oh,
the Chicago sweetheart, Missa.
Yeah, Missa.
Oh, no, there was it was a guy that you guys got coming in. You announced it. I can't remember exactly who it was, but congratulations on that. Actually, let me look at
What did we announce? That's the only recent Chicago one that I remember.
I don't know if it was Chicago. I can't remember.
Uh,
I'm going back here to look.
Talk about Hernandez.
he's not Chicago though.
No.
It wasn't Chicago. Maybe it might have been not Chicago, but there it is. The CAC one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think. Oh, is he? Yeah, or Tennessee, right? Or-
Yeah, what I
Okay.
can't remember where it was, where the guy was from, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess he contacted us. He's guess a promoter or no a manager at the Nonstop Wrestling Alliance. So
yeah.
he and a couple other guys have been wanting to be on our show, I guess, and guess we agreed to it and probably get him and then working
Hey,
on getting some more nonstop guys too. So
you guys are
yeah,
getting big.
yeah. Big time show.
We're running out of MAW people. Though.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't done me yet, so
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Come on. Come on, Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah,
We,
being in the I kind of calculated I've been in the business for about 18 years.
oh wow.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't done is wrestle.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Huh. You get in the ring with Air Cannon on his birthday. Yeah, there
No,
you go.
thank you. I
Yeah.
don't want
Oh,
I don't want my heart to stop. Thank you.
yeah, there you go. But yeah, we'll start from the way beginning. Just talk about how you got into watching wrestling.
Oh geez. I've been watching wrestling since I can remember. I used to go to with my brother to AWA.
I corrupted him early.
Been able to one of the few that actually can say that he's seen WrestleMania 1 through recent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We actually had a cousin, or had a cousin. Unfortunately, she passed away. But
Mhm.
she was dating Brad Ring, and when we were living in Emerald Grove here, where we're living now.
Hmm.
And he used to come over to our house because she lived in Wisconsin.
Right.
So they used to stay over at our place. So we got to spend some time with Brad and stuff like that when he was in town for tapings and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there you go.
But yeah, I've been watching it. I used to watch WCW, ECW. I
Mhm.
watched them all.
Yeah,
Glad to be able to have been able to work with a lot of them.
hmm
yeah.
But a lot of people don't know this, but my brother and I are only half brothers.
Oh, okay.
My real father's side, I don't know my real father, but I know some of the history thanks to my brother here, finding out who I'm related to in the wrestling industry.
hmm
Oh, wow.
And it was a shocker when I found out about it. But yeah, being related to the Crusher,
Mm.
Lewinsky,
Hmm.
or Reginald Lewinsky. Yeah, that became a shock when I found out about it. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but I kind of realized it more when there was a picture that my brother had. It was a calendar, an old calendar that had a very young Crusher on it, and I looked at a picture side by side of myself and that, and there's no denying it.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, looking through it, yeah, I can see it. So, huh.
When I
So,
got into doing independent wrestling, I just wound up meeting Carrie Nelson, who was Mrs. Ass in
oh yeah.
SummerSlam '99. I ran into her at a friend's mutual friend's wedding reception. and
Okay.
she took me my first Neo Pro show, and I've been in it since then.
Oh wow. Oh, so I didn't know you got into it with Carrie Nelson. I thought you guys met along the way. So.
No, well, she's the one that got me in. Got me. I didn't know a lot of the indie promotions running at the time until I met her, and I knew of some of them, but I never actually went to one. And she took me to my first Neo Pro. That's where I met Eli.
Oh.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah, Eli
And
ran that back in the day. So.
yeah, and I started working with him
Mhm.
doing ring crew, and then I went from doing ring crew to helping with the website that he had,
Mhm.
because
Oh yeah.
I've done web work, and then um, I ended up having surgery on my ankle, so I was taking time off, and that's when Neo Pro kind of folded up at the time,
Mhm.
or I got taken over. I don't know which you want to
Yeah.
which one it actually was, but
Hmm.
and then I took a little bit of time off and ended up helping out with AWF.
Oh.
And
You forgot about Fox.
well, that's coming later.
I was gonna say we did Fox before AWF.
Well, I was helping with Fox, but then I went to AWF. I went to one of their shows to help out with the ring, and ended up becoming sound for AWF.
Oh.
Did that for a little while until
Yeah.
there was some differences there, and we went our separate ways.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Oh yeah. 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 I know you talk. Well, I guess AWF is what it is, but it's everyone's got differences. But as long as
I thank Tony Danucci for helping me get into the sound, being able to do sound, because first
Mm.
one I did, it was actually right down the street here at Simley High School.
Mm.
That they needed somebody to run music there, so I go, oh sure. Using the school stuff, I go, I'm not doing that again, and I started bringing my own stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 I think that'd be hard to work high school. Can just tack kind of.
Oh, trying to run a CD player, they would have to bring the CDs, and I would have to switch out CDs. No, that wasn't fun.
Yeah. Before the internet was popular. So, oh man.
Oh, internet was popular. It's just that I
Oh,
wasn't
that's what
expecting
they
when I
were.
got there that I was going to be running sound.
Huh?
AOL,
Oh, yeah.
AOL didn't run very long.
Mm-hmm.
But and then I started just bringing my own equipment and going from there, slowly purchasing things here and there, and
Mhm.
I've got a few $1,000s worth of equipment.
Oh, wow. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think trying to remember if it was either a Steal the Man or an MEW show when I first met you and you were just doing sound, and that was cool that you're working it, because I mean somebody's got to do it, and definitely doing a great job of it, and definitely takes a lot of work and knowledge about it. So yeah.
Before I started doing the sound stuff, that's where the refereeing part came in. Is when I was training with Fox.
Mm-hmm. For
But
MIW.
for MIW. I was when I first started with him. I was helping set up the ring, and then there was one day we were going to Wilmer. We were doing a Sunfest up there, and I got a phone call from him. He goes, "You're refereeing." I'm like, "What?" I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke until I got there. He threw a shirt at me. He goes, "This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna referee tonight. I know you know wrestling. You watched it enough to know. And if you do a good enough job, we'll start working. We'll training you."
Mm-hmm.
And I did 4 matches that night, including one of his, because he actually wrestled.
Oh, you managed or refereed a Terry Fox match?
Yes, I did. I refereed a couple of them.
Oh wow, there you go. Man, or refereeing the one half of the uh trainer of champions. That's pretty cool.
And one of my most memorable matches that I refereed was Eric Redbeard.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Um,
Eric Redbeard and MIW.
he was working for, it was a church show in that Chris Jordan was putting on,
Oh, okay.
and he was there. He was going by Thorpe Marius, and it was him versus Big Daddy Hoofer. And that was I took one of my first bumps. I can actually say I took an Eric Redbeard bump.
Oh wow, that's an accomplishment. Oh,
And it was my last bump that I took.
oh man, yeah,
I've gotten smacked. I've been smacked in the face. By Mitch Paradise.
Oh.
I don't know if it was Mitch a couple of times. I don't know if it was Mitch the first time or if it was Zach Mercury. They was doing a little battle outside the ring, and we were trying to break it up, and I got a little bit too close to the hand and felt it across my face.
Oh wow. Yeah. I don't think a Mitch Paradise slap would feel the best. Yeah.
A Mitch Paradise shove will leave a mark on your chest for 5 days afterwards.
Oh man.
I keep reminding him about that.
Oh, you do?
He just laughs.
But that was a love tap.
But
yeah. He was being gentle about it.
But I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm still part of it, and not having to be in front of everybody. I'm off out in behind everybody.
Yeah. Looking through the comments here, you got our good friend Matthew Schrader says, hey guys, happy holidays. Great guest and Jason. Always working hard to keep our indie shows running smooth. So yeah.
I'll say I've made a few mistakes in my time, but I try not to.
Yeah. It happens. There's a lot, especially in wrestling. There's so much stuff and sometimes politics and all that. But yeah, it's
that's my part of things is the politics.
I just think that everybody needs to get along and work together.
Yeah.
I would love this.
But it's been that way long before I even got into the business.
When we started the ring business, and when I come on for real, we'll go more in depth in it. We worked with every promotion in this state and other states, and we have gotten along with everybody.
Oh wow!
And there's no reason why other people can't.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've tried reaching out to people or promoters, and they just don't agree, and I guess it is what it is. But yeah, looking through Instagram right here, we got Mad Levy Lee says, "Hey guys, Jason is one of the best sound guys for Steel Domain Wrestling." So yeah, definitely.
We got a pretty good show coming up here too. January 27th.
Yeah, the collab show. So
the double. The mega show or super show, whatever you want, a super card.
MAW Steel Domain.
You got
Billy Gunn's going to be the special guest.
Yeah. He's teaming with Rampage Santana, which is insane. So
Rampage is a good guy. I enjoy working with him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's awesome. So yeah. Always fun to work with on the podcast and just a good dude in general. So
yep.
Yeah. He'll sign pretty much anything and everything. So yeah. Jesse?
So how long does it take you to actually get your equipment set up and make sure that it's working right?
I've actually been able to do it within like 20 minutes to half an hour.
Nice.
If I have issues, maybe 45 minutes or so, depending on what's going on. I've had to go at least about an hour at the most. That's just for the sound part. With lighting, you're looking at probably about an hour and a half, because I'm basically by myself a lot of times. So, and I everything's got to be the lights have to be put up there on the pole separately.
Yep.
Everything individually, so that when you tear it down, when you go to store it, it's stored carefully, and so it doesn't get damaged.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But it still happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the traveling that you guys do, you gotta really be careful. So
Yeah, I've been
every weekend almost.
I'm just glad to have a little bit of time off here, because our next show isn't until, well, now it's the 12th of January, but it wasn't going to be until Mitch's show on the 21st.
Oh, okay.
That's the next time I'll be running sound, is the 21st.
Okay. Yeah.
12th is
great.
12th is when Time Bomb rescheduled theirs, so that's when they're going to hold theirs.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, the Paradise City Wrestling, I think they officially announced it and got the poster up, but it's Paradise City Wrestling Checkmate, Saturday, January 21st, Revival in Maine and Montgomery, Minnesota, and bell time 7 p.m. Got all your stars, and of course, probably the feud that's lasted, it's probably longer than 10 years now, or I'm guessing, but Mitch Paradise and Aaron Corbin for the PCW championships.
Yeah, I remember when I first started working with Aaron Corbin, he was coming out to In Sync. Bye.
I remember that.
Matter of fact, they had a match in Fairbolt at the fairgrounds. I think it was Fairbolt. And, and it was him and O'Neill.
Yep.
Oh, the old Donna Fair. Yeah.
Yep. Or Old Donna Fair. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That was a good match. It brought back a lot of memories.
Yeah. Me and Jesse were working to promote that using old clips and stuff of Corbin and O'Neill on the show, and I've never got to see any of their matches, but it just felt like it was just from the podcast and stuff, having them on. It definitely feels like how do I want to say it? It just feels like there's a lot of cool history there that we were able to put on our show and get the new generation, no pun intended, to know about what they did for wrestling back then. So
yep. And then after Paradise show, then we got APW running their show on the 28th.
Oh yeah, we know about that show. We've been promoting that for a while now.
We know about Pete pretty good.
You know Pete King, so
Me too.
You mean the guy that thinks he knows something about wrestling? No. I mean, look who he's got for his champion. I mean, oh my God.
Matthias, yeah.
Matthias is a good guy. Good kid too.
Yeah, Pete's in the comments. He just mentioned that he said Fred and Jason have helped APW a lot, and then the Blizzard Bash too. So yeah.
He's just gonna end up gonna lose his investment here on the 28th. So
yeah. Yeah, Bullet Bronson, if you're watching, we're cheering for you. Mhm.
Oh, come on, Bully.
Yeah, yeah. Bullet Bronson versus Matthias might be one of the top 3 feuds of the year. I'm thinking. So yeah,
Should come out
I'd
with
say I'd say number one. It has to be, and I kind of posted this too. It has to be Rampage Santana on the system. They've probably had like
Oh,
20.
they tear up that ring.
Mhm.
You know, though, the last Paradise show, I saw Rampage going against Aaron Corbin.
Mhm.
And after the show, I went up to Corbin. I go, man, I've never seen you work. You have to take a breath so much in my life since you first started. He goes, yeah, he got worked.
Oh, geez.
You have to try to catch that somehow. I wish there was a video of it, but you know, he was throwing Corbin around the whole ring.
Yeah, I saw some video of it. It looked Rampage doesn't take well, he doesn't take Corbin lightly in that match. So
No,
I still think my favorite one though is when Gable was throwing Davario around the ring
oh man.
where he went to WWE.
yeah, that's another one. Working with Chad Gable before he went to the WWE, that was something else.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. He was an indie guy. So.
Yeah, he was working with AWF, but he worked with Heavy on Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah, he was throwing Davario all over the place to the point where Davario was rubbing his head even after everybody left.
Oh man. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, actually me and Jesse just saw him at the Rochester show. So yeah.
Actually, I'll see you guys. I'll see you on March 18th. I'll be up in the Fargo Dome.
Oh, you are? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Fargo Dome.
I have my tickets already.
Okay. Yeah. I'm still working on getting my stuff, but I'll definitely be there in some form. So yeah. Yeah, March. Oh, yeah,
Speaking
March
of
18th, Fargo
house
Dome.
shows,
Mm-hmm.
A little funny story here is we're good friends with ODB.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And we went to a TNA show down in Rochester.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And or was it Rochester or was it Mankato?
It was Rochester.
It was Rochester.
It was my birthday.
Well, I took my brother for his birthday. And I told ODB that it was his birthday. She goes up to him, gives him a hug, said, wish him a happy birthday. Guy next to my brother goes, where's my hug? He goes, eat your heart out, and just walks away.
Oh man, getting big timed. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jess is great. I love her to death.
Hey, yeah, somebody you got to get on your show.
ODB. Oh. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, I've watched their TNA stuff and everything. So, yeah.
The story she could probably tell people.
Oh yeah. I bet she's got a lot. So
yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to air it.
I was gonna say, can they air it?
Yeah. Try to use the appropriate version, or we'll leave out some parts of it. But
we're talking about ODB here.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. That's true. I've seen a couple podcasts of her, but yeah.
I will say, if you haven't been to her food truck and tried her food, do it.
Oh yeah, she does the food truck, and
yeah, she does her food is just phenomenal.
Yeah, even if you don't like hot stuff, which him and I do, but even if you don't, some of the hot stuff that she makes with the blend of what she does with it, oh my god, it's good.
You can't even tell it's that hot.
Yeah, you can't even tell it's really hot.
Oh man. There you go. Yeah. I remember seeing something about that. So yeah.
I was gonna say, I was just kind of looking at the comments myself, and it was Eau Claire, Gable Davari.
Oh yeah, friends of the squared circle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's up with Pete? What?
What's he talking about?
He's not stone cold.
What's going on? Pete's trying to get clout for his show that's coming up again, his rescheduled show. So yeah.
If he doesn't watch himself, he may not have a ring.
Oh, that's true.
I might just break down on the way there somehow.
Yeah, somehow flake out. Yeah.
Oops.
I hope so.
I might have to make them book me.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't know this. My brother actually made his debut in manager at
Oh yeah.
Wrestling Gone Wild.
Wrestling Gone Wild.
He came out with Rampage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw the pictures of that. So I was like, that guy looks familiar. What's he doing? So, yeah. Huh.
I had to keep Tommy in line. He's getting too out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy's a wild guy. When we had him on the show once, and he's a wild man. So
Was he? So how many beers did he have before that?
Who knows?
Probably 10.
He's a good guy. I do enjoy working with him.
I'm trying to get a deal going where if Rampage wins, I take control of WGW.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, first time hearing exclusive content.
maybe things will be run a lot better then too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, more shows. Yeah, it's Tommy Burdick. He's a wild man. I think we might need Fred in charge. What do you think, Jesse?
Maybe. I think some time off.
Mm-hmm. Fred and Rampage in charge of WGW. There you go. Oh man, yeah, that show looked pretty fun up there. The Rampage and System again, of course, and Rampage became the champion. So, or I think he beats. No, I think they were. Yeah, they faced each other. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So yeah.
Geez, I'm getting clients just by talking to you.
No, I would say no. I was trying to remember it. I'm like, yeah.
Oh no, I was just looking at the comments.
Oh, the comment. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ken wants me to be his manager.
Ken. Oh yeah, Kenny Defiance.
Another good one. Another good guy that I had a pleasure of working with is Kenny Defiance.
Yeah, Kenny's awesome. I've only talked to him the one time in person, but we message all the time when it's on Messenger. So
yeah, I'd be his manager any day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know why, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. Jesse.
So do you foresee MAW coming back to Faribault?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We already discussed it. I'm not sure what the date will be yet, but yes, we will be coming back.
That's good, because I know the last show that they were there was a lot of stuff that went down, like X going through a wall.
I wasn't there either.
Yeah,
no, but
it's just a lot of unfortunate things and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm not going to discuss a lot of it because
Right.
I figure that's what MAW can do and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, it was just a lot of unfortunate things, and it happens from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm. There we go.
Yeah. What else is going on? Let me go to one of my questions. You answered 3 of my questions
without even asking them.
With that, yeah, you did a pretty good job.
We're getting pretty good.
Okay, I gotta ask, what questions were they that you asked? Were you gonna ask?
How you got into watching wrestling? How did you hear about indie wrestling? How did you get involved with indie wrestling? And how to be a sound engineer? So that's 4 questions, man.
Push a bunch of buttons.
Yeah.
One of these times I sort of got I wanted to so many times when Corbin was coming out, I wanted to play the Scooby-Doo theme song.
Oh man.
And it has that Iggy thing going for him.
But then
You'll be very
that was Shimdog. That was shaky.
Oh. Oh,
But, no, I take that back. It wasn't the Scooby Doo. It was the Oompa Loompas thing, because he would have been Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. It would have been him as Willy Wonka and the O'Neills as the Oompa Loompas.
I don't know. I always thought you should play the Grinch.
oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh,
he
this
did a
time
pretty
of
good
year.
year, so.
Corbett, the guys that I've worked with, a lot of them are retired now, but I thank them
Mhm.
for helping me out.
Yeah.
And then you got the ones now. One of my good friends passed away just recently.
Oh, the shoot.
Damon Knight.
Demon Knight, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I get that one hit the community a lot. So
That was a hard.
That one hit hard.
That was hard.
And now
Jerry
hearing about
Anderson, Mongo was hard too.
and then hearing about Jason Strive.
yeah.
They're young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he's only 37 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not even 40 yet. So
And Damon was 43. He was a little bit younger than me.
Mhm. Oh, he's younger. Oh wow.
Yeah, he was almost 3 years younger than me, 3.5 years.
It just shows how much physical stuff you can do and work out, and things can still happen, unfortunately.
That's true.
And my heart goes out to his family. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
last time I saw him was when I went up to Michigan. I worked the Michigan show, and he was up there.
Okay. What year was that?
That was just last year.
Oh, last year. Oh, okay.
I think it was last year.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of this year.
It was either last year or the early part of this year.
It was earlier part of this year. Now thinking about it, because he had it was Night Court versus Rock and Roll Express.
We lost a ring truck, so if anybody knows of a 20-foot trailer that's willing to take payments, let one of us know.
Oh,
We're
you
looking
lost
for
the truck?
Yeah, the truck that we had the 16 in, I was heading to Steel Domain, and the engine went out on it.
Oh.
We still got it there though.
I made sure the ring got there, but after that we had to make other arrangements to get it away from there.
But yeah, I'm looking for a 20-foot trailer. So if anybody that listens to your podcast, if they know of somebody that's willing to take payments on one, have them look me up.
Okay. Yeah. If anybody's listening, or maybe I can repost that part too. So yeah,
we can do and repost that part.
Yeah.
He really doesn't want a ring, does he?
No, it's
yeah. He's
back it on.
Run like a Trump. Oh,
he's calling you Trump.
But truth hurts, I guess.
Oh no. Pete's just sour that
I'm gonna get him in the ring. He keeps this up.
Yeah.
That'll be the next cage match.
He's not gonna have a promotion. No more Matthias investment. He's just gonna do nothing.
We'll have Greg Hertz as the owner.
Yeah, that's why Pete's been sour. We let Greg on the show unexpectedly twice. So yeah. I think he was shirtless.
My money's on a Bullet.
Oh, yeah. Bullet's been awesome. So.
Ready.
I watched his debut match last year in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. So it was the Battle Royals and Below Zero. So yeah, I'm a fan since day one, guys, of Bullet Bronson. So and I'm probably one of the first guys to buy his first T-shirt too. So yeah,
I'll be honest. Seeing these guys move on to wherever they go, independent wise, AEW, WWE, it in my case at least, I'm kind of like a proud father, seeing it grow and stuff. You know, a lot of these guys were on my ring crew on top of it.
Yeah, for instance, Darius and Dante Martin.
Yeah.
They started out doing ring crew for us.
And it just makes me proud to seeing these guys, how far they've gone in accomplishments. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm very happy for everybody that's gone where they've gone to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Darius and Dante, we always talk about them, or the guest always talks about them on the show and them doing big things. So
Yeah.
Kyle Pro's another one that works
Mhm.
his butt off and so
Oh, yeah.
and he was on my ring crew for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trained.
Yeah. I watched Kyle's one of his first matches, or at least first year in wrestling. So yeah, Kyle Pro, another great guy. So
He had a fabulous match against what was his name? There's one of the guys that we used to work with that we worked with in the past, and I can't think of it as.
There's a lot.
He's
He's a big indie person. He was in WWE, I think NXT. I could have swore.
Oh,
Can't think what his name is now.
next.
Yeah, another one I wish that would be picked up too. JDX.
Oh yeah.
That kid is
Yeah, that's always a big name on here too. The GDXs, the Rampages, the top flights. So
yeah,
he's always big
really
names.
talented. I wish AEW or somebody would pick him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got to see him on Dark once, and he's probably done a lot of Darks now too. So
Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah. Pete King says Dante was the first ever All Out Pro Wrestling champion. So there you go. Huh.
I don't know if it was it all out? I could have sworn, but anyways.
Oh, maybe it's XPW. Yeah, Pete's first promotion. Yeah,
One of them.
yeah.
Because if I
One of
remember
them.
correctly, I'm trying to remember who it was for the first all out champion, but oh well.
Yeah. I think it might have been XPW when he ran with his when he ran with his other partner or something. So
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these ones that are up there now, just they deserve to some kind of like even Rampage deserves to go somewhere. Like his
Rampage system is really good.
Mike. Yes.
His mic work. I mean, it's amazing.
Kicked into Mike. You know, there is one other person that didn't know how he was in WWE, other than his mic work, was Enzo.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I will say this now: if he's listening, System would blow him away with his mic skills.
Oh yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Enzo was only really a talker, so
yeah. System, he's good outside or in the ring and on the mic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if we went to somewhere like, we used to, back in the day, AWA days, they didn't really have a whole lot of. You didn't have to have mic skills.
That's right.
But you had to be good in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
And now people say, "Oh, this person sucks because they don't have mic skills." I say, "Well, look at back in the day. They didn't have mic skills back then.
Yeah,
a lot of them. Well, some of them did, but some of them didn't.
I can think of quite a few that did.
But you didn't have. That wasn't a requirement.
No, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, the top ones, most of them have pretty good mic work. I mean, you had Crush, especially.
Mm-hmm.
That had somebody sounds like you're choking.
choking the life out. Rampage came over and he's strangling his dog right now. Yeah. And of course, Ric Flair, probably the best talker of back then and now. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes was another
Right.
one.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, Jesse.
So, do you have any updates on Mick Karch on what he's doing right now, or if he's still involved with MAW, as far as you know?
As far as I know, yes.
As he's been doing his podcast.
Yeah,
AWA
He
Unleashed.
does more of the bigger stuff.
right.
So
Mhm.
Yeah, like the casino show. He'll probably be. I don't know. He may be there on.
he may be there on
Supercard.
February 11th. He may there on the 18th possibly. I don't see him being at the Supercard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, on the Warriors taping, they just said he was on vacation, but you know, it's been a while, so
Mick's always on a vacation. What are you
Mick's-
talking about?
Believe it or not, Mick isn't just sitting around. Mick is pretty busy.
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
Mick and I
Oh.
talked quite a bit, and we were supposed to go out for lunch quite a few times, and we've had to cancel and stuff. So
Yeah,
he's been pretty busy with doing other things and stuff, and the podcast really keeps him busy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Do you guys go to the AWA reunion when he hosted that?
Oh yeah,
I wasn't able to.
Oh, you weren't.
I
Okay.
had to go. I had a show I had to go to. It was.
I went because I wanted to see Pat Tanaka, see him in a while and stuff, and wanted.
Mhm.
I've gotten to the point now in the wrestling aspect of it. It's more, I'm having more fun talking to the guys and spending time with them and stuff like that than, the fan aspect of it. I'm still a fan of wrestling. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, but it's more enjoyable just sitting and talking to them now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember the first big name talent I met was Ken Anderson a few years ago, and just kind of like whoa, he's a WWE TNA guy, and now I had him on the show, and just the few minutes that we were off camera, he was really cool, and texted him back and forth before the show when we had him on. So now we got Ken Anderson's phone number. That's weird.
Well, what I found out by doing this, as long as I've done it myself,
Hmm.
is there's not really, when you look at it from a fan's aspect, you look at it kind of like levels. But
Right.
there's not. We're all just one big family. Just some happen to be on TV, and some of us are just doing independent stuff. But we all know each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. I didn't get it. I got into the wrestling right after Ken went to WWE.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get a
Wrestling or
chance to
did he
meet him then.
enter?
The first time I met him, they were doing a SmackDown Your Vote. It was in Maple or Golden Valley,
Oh, okay.
and I saw him. He was there for SmackDown Your Vote, and that's when I first met him.
Oh, okay.
And then when he left WWE, went to TNA. Right after he left TNA, that's when I started actually talking to him and becoming friends.
Oh, okay.
I let Ken use my ring for the academy for quite a few months because his kind of went to pot when he first opened the academy. And it's just one of those things, I rub your back, you rub my back type of bit and stuff. And we got to know each other really well by that aspect.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, one of the gun boys was up there for a while training with them at that time and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's how much trust some of the other wrestlers have is they're sending their kids up to them too. Ken's a good teacher. Ken is a very good teacher.
And then you get Eric Redbeard in his ring and he breaks it.
No, no.
We won't discuss
man.
that.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
newest ring.
When he had the seminar up there.
Yeah.
Oh no. He seems like he would break a ring. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a oh yeah, Wilmer Mania. I got there a few minutes before I believe you guys got there. So what you want to tell that story?
I was on my way to the show. I got to Litchfield and the axle on the trailer broke.
I was 5 minutes from the venue and I got a phone call. Nobody can never say that we're not devoted.
We got the ring there, and yeah, they were able to have the show.
Oh man.
And then the rope breaks in during one of the matches.
Yeah, that's true.
See, that's one of the things with MAW. I work very closely with them. We work all together and stuff. They help me get the trailer situated, fixed, and stuff. So that was kind of nice of them to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've had this cough for over a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got there a few minutes before, and I see you guys bringing in the ring. I'm like, you guys should have. I felt like you guys should have been there already. I'm like, what's going on here? And then you guys are rushing, and I'm like, oh, he probably delayed, and then I saw the tire, and I'm like, yeah. Oh man.
So out of it tonight.
Yeah, it was a mess, and then it happened 2 other times, or 3 other times.
We're learning how to fix a trailer really well now.
Yeah, sound ring and engine a mechanic. So
yeah. Well, those leaf
know.
springs I found out aren't as hard to replace as I thought they were, and I replaced them all with new parts. I don't think they did.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I had it happen 1 other time. The first time it was coming back for a show for MAW in Mankato. And that was the first time. Second time was the third time was
terrible.
No. Third time we were supposed to take the ring up to the show up by the border of Canada. And then the 4th time it was Mankato or Faribault.
The last show at Faribault, we had to leave it at Chef's for a little bit until I could get there with the leaf spring to fix it.
Oh, okay. There you go. And you gotta adapt on the spot. So yeah. Oh, there you go.
Same with the ring too. We have to do the same thing with the ring at times, as you found out.
Yeah. I was like, what's so okay.
Yeah, ropes can go at any time, and you just gotta make sure you got stuff that you can fix it with.
Yeah. I think during that wasn't the rope, but yeah, during the Rampage Paul Verk match, I think Paul Verk was going for the Samoan drop and just
that was the rope.
Was the rope.
Okay, yeah, that was the rope. Okay.
Yeah, it was the bottom rope, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I guess during intermission, Rampage came out and was like helping fix the pad or something on the ring too. So yeah.
Fortunately, I got padding from Monster, which that's another thing. If anybody knows where to get thick padding at, let me know too.
Oh, okay.
And it's not very good padding.
No, it's a high spots ring with a Monster padding.
And it likes bubbling up.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too happy with the padding. I know the type I want to get really dense padding back on it and stuff. It's a lot better for everything in general, including the ring itself.
Kind of like the padding that would be beneficial is what they have for the 18.
No, I don't. I want something a little bit thicker than that.
What I'm saying though is something like that to where it's all one sheet, like individual sheets, but it's all goes across the whole ring.
Either way, I've been looking for padding. The only place I can find it is at High Spots, and it's like $1,000 to get it up here.
And then you have to have a warehouse to actually deliver it to.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, big stuff to or ship that stuff. It's gotta be a lot. So, oh. Oh yeah, how do ring skirts work? Does the promotion give you them at the show when you bring the ring, or do you guys carry all of them?
Both.
Well, oh, okay. You just
Some
break down.
have their own, and if they don't, we use ours.
Oh, when they don't have their own. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking most promotions like Steel the Main and MAW got their own stuff, and I wasn't sure if you guys carry their ring aprons or they just hold on to them and then give it to you during the shows.
We have MAWs right now. A lot of times I will carry a lot of their stuff because that's the promotion I work the closest with right now. Because they're the ones that's running the most.
Oh yeah. Yeah, them and their 20 shows a summer thing. So.
Yeah. And I've been trying to cut down a little bit myself because it just got too big.
Yes.
I mean, I was booking 3 shows on a Saturday and not realizing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we gotta start cutting this down a little bit.
Yeah, like he did one for James Ellsworth.
And take the low boy.
Oh, the low boy. Yeah.
Thank God it was just one of these weird type of shows where it didn't matter. So
yeah, I have to actually say thanks to Pete for that one because Ellsworth just showed up at one of Pete's shows. Now, as far as I recall, he wasn't supposed to be on the card. He shows up with a couple of the guys wanting to work. So he did.
Oh, there you go.
And that was the night Greg Hertz ended up in the lake.
In the lake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Naked?
No, during one of his matches, and it ended up, and Ellsworth ended up putting it on TikTok.
Would have been a scary.
Oh no. You gotta go find that, Jesse.
Yeah,
I'll find it for you. I know exactly where it's at.
Okay. Oh, you know. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta see that.
we've already had Greg on the show shirtless. I don't need to see anything.
Oh,
He just shows up shirtless. I was like, okay.
that would be a scary thought.
That's why I told Jay if I ended up on camera and all, I wanted to make sure I had a shirt on because all I had before was my T-shirt.
Oh, it's white beater.
Oh man, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, please don't. I just ate 2 hours ago.
Oh man, yeah. What I was gonna ask something. The rank skirt. Oh yeah. What do you guys do certain promotions like using the low boy or the regular ring more than others, or
it depends on the venue.
Yeah.
If we have a lower ceiling or something like that, then they'll use the low boy. This last summer we ended up using the low boy because not only lower ceiling, but they wanted 2 rings set up just in case it rained. And that was at, I think, Fat Pants.
Yeah, it was at Fat Pants. And both rings ended up being used.
Yeah. The system and JTG just battled everywhere in the rain in the inside, and yeah, that was a fun show. So
Yeah,
Yes.
and just to let your listeners know, because I get this question a lot, the ring is made of steel
Yeah.
and wood.
Not a
There is
trampoline.
no trampoline, no big spring in the middle.
God, those spring ones are suck though.
So it's just the way I described it. It has beams that go across it. It's all metal frames, and it has wood on it. And that's it.
I think that was the old AWA ring.
They were.
Uh,
They don't have them that way no more.
Herman Ron has one
Yeah.
with a spring in it.
But every ring that I have, including the MEW ring, none of them have it. All just solid steel.
Matter of fact, the 18 that we have is the exact same 18 that AEW uses.
Oh wow. Okay.
Their ring is identical.
Mm.
Okay. So you got a pro ring for sure. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a fun. I didn't get to see much of what they did with the low boy inside, but I did see pictures after, and it looked pretty fun on how they were able to do that, like kind of a street fight thing, I guess, and referee just let them go at it. So yeah, I remember I just oh yeah, yep.
And to my son, I'm the one that's talking too, not just Jason.
There you go. Yeah.
Pat Tanaka used the ring.
Yeah, Pat was training up in Fargo for a while. He was using the low boy for a while up there and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He used the other one once. But mostly there was the low boy.
Oh, okay.
And from last I talked to somebody, he's actually living in Buffalo.
Oh, he's not at Fargo anymore.
No, that's at least that's what he was told. I believe that he was in Buffalo. He goes to Fargo back and forth, but he lives, from my understanding, in Buffalo.
Oh, it's a far drive. But...
Yeah, he's doing good. So.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I've actually made that drive before too. It does take a while, but yeah. Went from an AWF show in Buffalo to Fargo / Moorhead. So yeah, definitely a fun ride. So yeah. Jesse.
So Jason, did you ever work with Mick Karch in Northern Premier Wrestling when JB Trask had it?
No, unfortunately I didn't. First time I actually met Mick Karch, it was an FLWA show in Howard Lake.
Okay.
That was the first time I met Mick Karch, was at that show.
Yeah, he remembered too.
And he remembered my brother because my brother sent back when he was doing Saturday Night Ringside.
Yep.
My brother sent in a letter to the show, and he actually read it online or on during the show. My brother didn't realize it was going to happen. He goes, "I'll just do it, and if it happens, it happens," type of bit.
No, I did it as a joke.
It was more of a joke. And the reason why I said it was more of a joke, because it had to do with Golden Idol.
Right.
Oh.
Saying when he make a good poster child for Save the Whales. And he read it
on
air.
And I almost fell over.
Oh no.
And the funny part about it is,
yeah.
Now we're actually working with Golden Idol.
Yeah.
Very good friends with
him. First time we met him, my brother brought it up to him about that, and he just started laughing. And then became friends.
Oh, there you
He
go.
thought that was one of the best ribs that ever came out.
Oh man. Yeah, it definitely sounds really cool.
Oh, Mark he's awesome to work with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've known him for years as a fan, and now I guess I'm more than a fan now. So yeah, definitely a good dude.
I always have a pleasure working with him.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Him and Ed both. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Ed
legendary
and him,
oh, you
Ed and him kind of gave us the start as far as the ring stuff.
Mhm.
So
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Jesse?
So what's the worst thing that you've ever seen backstage as far as like arguments or somebody from MAW or Steel Domain getting after one of their wrestlers? What's the worst thing that you've seen?
honestly, we really don't handle it like that.
I really haven't paid. When I'm back there, I'm there just asking the guys like music at the time. Really, I haven't seen nothing bad happen.
No, the locker room
I
is
mean,
pretty well managed.
There really hasn't been a whole lot as that have happened or in my seeing.
Mhm.
I can't.
I've heard stories of things happening, but that's
Right.
all it is just stories. I've never seen stuff like that happen.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, be honest with you, if there's any issues at all with any promotion, not just MAW, but any promotion, they're just not going to get booked.
Okay, I actually and one of the things I kind of turn around and we buried a hatchet, but there was for a little bit. I won't say a name because
Right.
but there was somebody that I would butt heads with a little bit, but we patched things up and everything. So that's why I'm saying I'm not going to say names on it, but
yeah,
it was happening during when I was working with AWF.
Yeah.
But we buried the hatchet and let bygones be bygones.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Bullet Bronson is agreeing that he doesn't see anybody fighting backstage, so that's a good thing.
Now, usually, if you got a good veteran back there, or there's somebody in general that can handle things and stuff like that, it's usually pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with the promoters that we worked with, they're all they know how to deal with stuff. So if anything was to happen,
it'd be handled.
It would be handled right away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check Instagram, but Wagner.Kyle on Instagram says Merry Christmas everyone, and Green Bay, Wisconsin watching in. So
Well, thanks for tuning in.
I'm Green Bay.
Hi, Ref Kyle.
Ref Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah. Happy holidays, Kyle. So
him and I are going to go to Lambeau next year.
Or next year, next week.
No, next year we changed
it.
it.
Oh, you're not going next weekend?
No.
Lambeau Field.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the Vikings play there.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. I was like, you're gonna go see the Packers? Come on, man. Yeah, he's gonna go see the Packers face to face.
I'm gonna see the Vikings beat the Packers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Go Cowboys.
Cowboy. There you go. Yeah, football. Yeah.
I mean, they can't give Rodgers enough Geritol to get him to move too much anymore. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, Kenny Defiance is a Packer fan. No.
I'm sorry.
All right. I have to answer this one. I do have to answer something here.
No.
to my nephew. He wants to know my favorite Pete Hughes match.
Oh yeah. Mm.
You know,
Oh, I know the one.
okay, I was refereeing. I was the referee for his match. And before the match started, Pete got behind me and was trying to hide behind me.
Hmm.
Trying to hide away from his opponent. But you know, with Pete, there wasn't a favorite. All his matches were iconic.
Coquito.
Mankato.
Coquito.
Oh, come.
Oh, you mean when
When he was getting mad at the crowd, and I told him to bring up the chicken dance.
Yeah, we ended up that was funny. He would sit there during a match. He goes, "I'm no chicken." He's sitting there going around like this.
So I told him to bring up the chicken.
So I started playing the chicken. So we started playing the chicken dance.
Oh yeah.
Started flapping around.
I'm sitting there flapping around. I'm not no chicken. I'm no chicken.
Not a chicken.
I had the privilege of working with him on the second movie that he did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
They used my ring for that one, and it was great working with Pete. I really miss him a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pete did a movie?
Yeah, it
he
was
did a couple ones, short movies.
It was
something Torres or something like that. I'd have to look it up.
Oh, the Terrible.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha.
Horrible the Terrible. It was
won a lot of awards.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
the first one I know did. I
They
don't know.
both did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, both of them did.
But no, it was about wrestling.
Oh, okay.
And
you actually see me in the crowd. You also see one of my kids in the crowd.
And it was our ring that was being used for that.
Oh, okay. What was it called again?
I think it was Terrible to Terrible or something like that. I have to get with Mick. Mick was also in it too. He was one of the commentary.
Gotcha.
Okay. Making Pete Hughes or movie stars, Jesse.
Yeah. Didn't even know about Pete until tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that was another one. As soon when I heard that of his passing, that was really one that hit hard because of how much I've known him.
Right.
Working with Chris Jordan,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
their tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a shock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I know he was really sick.
I know he was battling demons too, and
no, what happened was he had a sickness. I'm not going to disclose it, but I know he had a real bad sickness.
But there was a whole lot of rumors going on about it, and I don't want to. I'm not speculating what happened and stuff, but he.
Yeah, definitely.
He was great to work with. I'm glad I had a pleasure working with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Earlier this year, I believe there was. I think. I think it was September, October. We had Dr. Darren Davis on the show, and he was sharing some stories about Pete Hughes and how he was at the shows and backstage. So.
Actually, there's a video out there. I wish I knew where it was at. It was made a memorial video. I'm actually in there.
Okay.
For his matches, a couple of his matches.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And it was an honor to be for that.
Oh yeah. Kenny Defiance says Pete Hughes was on the first indie card I ever attended, so it's definitely really cool. Yeah, definitely I mean, we've said it a few times, but yeah, of course, rest in peace to Pete Huge and what he's done for wrestling. So yeah, and I know he might have done others, but I know the Freddie Fredrickson of the State of Pro Wrestling has a podcast interview of him. I think it was might have been a few months before he passed, so I should reshare that and have people watch it. So
Yeah, I'd really like to see that.
Mm.
It's I don't know. It's hard talking about it.
Mm. Yeah, definitely.
He was a good friend too.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I've never gotten to that point yet where I've lost anybody that I've known, but it's gonna be hard when it happens. So
It is very hard.
yeah, yeah. Um, Oh, Kenny says it was a Neo Pro show. So.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, uh, Jesse.
So do either of you guys have an update about Horace the Psychopath, about where he is now, what's going on with him?
I have no idea.
I have not talked to him in a long time.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him, I saw him in Walmart.
I was going to say, oh, he used to work at the Walmart there, but I guess he's not there anymore.
But I haven't seen him in a while. There's been a couple shows that he was supposed to be on that he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 shows. One was Mitch Paradise's show, one of his shows. That was due to a snowstorm. There was one in Michigan and one in actually there's 4 of them. One in Faribault and one in Eau Claire.
I know when he
Chippewa Falls.
when he retired and stuff like that, I know he's been battling, do I go, don't I go? And I don't think he really knows if he wants to ever get back into the ring. I think he's kind of just like, I've done everything. I don't know.
Right.
He if you've gotten to know him personally, he's always been a quiet person.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I can agree with you. I mean, he was very, very quiet. I mean, I've gotten to know Horace through Northern Premier Wrestling and through Buck Zumoff had his promotion WTW, and that's where I got to know Horace, and he was more or less if you leave me alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. But he would always hang around after the matches, make sure everyone got an autograph as well.
Yep.
Uh,
We did a show for the Hall of Fame
mhm.
back in, what was it, 2014?
You
Yeah.
talking about the Cage one?
Yeah.
That was 2016.
All right, 2016. It shows how long we've been doing stuff. And I actually convinced the Hall of Fame in doing it. It was the first time they've ever sold it out.
Right.
Cage. And he was down there, and like I said, he was just kind of keeping to himself and
Yeah.
a lot. By the way, if anybody wants to look at that, it's Waterloo Hall of Fame 2016. Ricochet was in the ring.
And Sammy Calhoun. Or Callahan, whatever you want to call, however pronounce his last name.
Oh.
They tore that ring up.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break my ropes.
They were bouncing off the ropes and everything else.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, Ricochet was in there. And what was it, about maybe 6 months later, he ended up in WWE.
Yeah. Tessa Blanchard was there in the ring too.
But like I said, if you guys want to check it out, it is on YouTube. It's Waterloo Hall of Fame. It's Luthez.
And I think it's Hannibal. Hannibal TV.
Oh, it's
Just who
him.
filmed it.
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know he does good work with podcasts and wrestling. So
Yeah, take a look at it. I mean, it was a pretty good show.
okay.
Yeah, we were just there this I went to the show this last July.
Hmm.
It's a pretty good show.
That's one of the other promotions I've worked quite a bit with is Impact Pro down in Iowa.
Right.
And great people to work with. Great people. I enjoy working with them every chance I get. I did 2 shows for them last summer.
Hmm.
They get a lot of shows too. So they were doing, of course, the Hall of Fame like they always do. And they need an extra person and an extra ring and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the show, and I went to the Impact show.
Mm.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's when I met Trish Stratus.
No.
Oh, is that when it was? Yeah.
And I didn't know if I was going to come home.
Mm.
I was going to try to hide in her luggage.
She would have beat you up.
I would have been.
Yeah.
You would have been in the hospital fraction.
Hit him with the chick kick.
I would have said, please, thank you, man. Please have another.
Probably a steel chair, but don't hit him in the head. It won't hurt.
A foam steel chair to the head. There you go.
You know, they had some wrestlers on it was 93X one time. I was listening to it while I was at work, and it was Animal,
Mhm.
Hawk and Animal that were on it, and it was asking about the like tables and chairs and stuff like that. He goes, out of everything that they'd use, the chairs were the only thing that weren't rigged.
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why a lot of the old wrestlers have dementia. And I'm talking about like,
Hmm.
you know, Harley and them. A lot of them forgot a lot of stuff because they legitimately got hit in the head with chairs.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tables were all rigged, but the chairs, they couldn't be rigged. There's no way of doing it.
No. Unless you do a Hulk Hogan chair shot.
That's why you don't see it now in any of the promotions. You don't see anybody getting hit in the head. It's always
Except for your
in the back.
AEW. They do headshots still.
Yeah, they're gonna be paralyzed too. Yeah. Yeah, it's mainly the hit to the stomach and the back kind of chair shots now. So yeah. I don't know how they did it back then, or didn't get like bloody noses or anything, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that. Yeah. No,
So,
no chair shots. A lot safer.
well, like
Yeah.
I said, one of the my memorable moments I won't never forget is being in the ring with Eric Redbeard.
Mm, yeah.
How it was supposed to happen. What happened was I was, of course, refereeing the match, and I was told that I had to get when Hooper was supposed to whip Redbeard. At the time, he was Thorpe Marius. He was supposed to go to the other side, do a corner to corner
Mhm.
into the corner pads. I was supposed to get in and start arguing with Jungle Fighter,
Oh.
because that's who his Thor's manager was Jungle Fighter, and Thor reversed it and threw him threw Hooper into me, and I got switched up again into the corner and just dropped.
Oh, wow.
My wife knew that it was happening, and when she saw it happen, she even thought I was injured.
Oh, geez.
And when you do something right is when the only problem I made is my head went the wrong direction. It wasn't supposed to, and I was looking out in the crowd. I was supposed to my head was supposed to go towards the ring, but you sold it right when you hear a little kid in the front row ask, "Is the ref going to be okay?"
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I tried my hardest at the time not to smile because, you're supposed to be out cold.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, kids
Now,
usually
one mistake I did after that, though, is I sat down after the show was over. And as soon as I sat down, and my body started tightening up.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I would have done, if looking back at it, if they would have asked me at the time to do another one, I would have done it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, not so much.
Yeah, on different times
For
now.
young pup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But no, that
I'm
was
3 years away from 60. You're still a young pup.
that's I will never forget.
Mm-hmm.
That the time that Pete was hiding behind me.
That's the other aspect. We're 10 years, 2 months, and 13 days apart. Exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. Exactly. 10. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You guys are still able to make it work. So it's definitely really cool.
I keep asking myself why sometimes,
I've been doing that for years.
but it gets me out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's why he's been doing a lot more of it too, is because I just need a break. I have kids at home here that need me. I have 3 special needs kids. I have 3 kids on the autism spectrum. So I've been trying to spend a lot more time with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I haven't been out as much as I normally have been.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, breaks from wrestling and not making every show. There's a lot of them, so you do what you can. So, yeah.
Yeah, but being by myself now, I enjoy getting out of the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still like working the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes my body doesn't like me after a day or two afterwards, but
that's the other aspect. If some of your listeners want to find out more about this stuff as far as the ring and stuff, I'm always looking for people to help.
Oh, okay.
So all they have to do is get a hold of me or Jason, and if we got a show going on around, I'll let you know about it and let you know what time you can be there at.
Okay. Just
yeah,
help.
maybe he can, if he's still listening, can make sure that he's got guys to stay afterwards.
He's got guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, they show up before the show, set the ring up, and then leave after the show's over.
Disgusting. Are you Roy's?
I've given him a hard time.
Yeah. Well, most of his show is going to be MAW guys, so I'm hoping they'd stay because they do it with MAW. So, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing I really praise with Matthias and Bullet Bronson is they'll stay.
It's important for the newer guys to do this stuff, partly because you're learning the ins and out of that ring. So if you're in it and there's something wrong with it, you're going to know. Like if there's a board that's not right, the padding's not right, if one of the ropes is incorrect, you're going to learn stuff like that. And the only way you're going to do it is if you put it together and take it down.
Yeah.
That's why they keep telling the new kids that can trains and stuff is, this is a learning experience too. You need to know the ins and outs of it. It's not just free labor for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've been doing this for a long, long time. I paid my dues over and over and over again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Jesse, you're awfully quiet.
I'm just listening to your guys' great stories.
I'll give you a great story because I've driven like a lot of the legends around and stuff, and Animal gave me one that I'll tell you guys. So he was talking about his AWA days. Him
Mhm.
and Hawk were tag team champs.
Oh,
And Vern wanted to take the belts off of them and give them to the Fabulous Ones. I don't know if you remember them or not. Steve
yeah, yeah.
Vern. Well, they wanted to do it to where one of them was going to sneak and hit Animal with the chair, blah, blah, blah. Well, everybody that seen the Road Warriors matches know darn well you're not going to sneak up on one of them. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, okay, whatever. So they went and talked to Paul Ellering about it. He goes, I know Stan really good. I'll go talk to him. So they went and talked to Stan about it and stuff. And he came back. He goes, okay, this is what's going to happen. You're going to blah, blah, blah. And then hit one of them with the chair and you're going to get disqualified. He goes, okay, we can live with that. So the match went on and came to the spot where they were supposed to do the disqualification. Well, it ended up being a double disqualification.
No.
So they both got disqualified. So they're coming back after the match and they go through the curtain and who's standing right there but Vern Gagne. Looks at the two of them, says 40 years and nobody's ever changed the finish on me.
Jeez.
One of the story I've got is we were up in Red Cliff, Wisconsin, and it was during Legends show.
Oh my God, not that one.
No, this is, you can tell that one. I ended up having the pleasure of taking Booker T 4-hour trip back to the hotel by the airport because he had to catch a flight really early.
Oh.
So, being a mark at the time, I had to ask him some questions. He goes, okay, what was it like working with certain people?
Mm-hmm.
I brought up, so what was it like Batista? He was like, how he used to be nice. I was like, okay. Somehow I kind of figured that out. And then I asked him, well, what was Brock Lesnar like? And the story, the saying, how the saying goes, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
He had nothing to say.
No.
So to give you my story, I bought a van just before we went up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a Vikings logo on it. Now, mind you, I'm going to Red Cliff, Wisconsin.
No.
And it had no plates on it except for the sticker. Remember the friggin' yellow papers we used to have?
The old, oh.
I would have gone in the back window.
So I asked to bring Rick Steiner back with me to the airport. I'm like, sure, I don't have an issue with that.
No.
So I'm driving down the road, and I don't know if it was because of he couldn't see the license plates or just because it was a Vikings van. The local deputy sheriff stopped me.
Oh.
And 30 questions. Where you come from? A wrestling event over there. Where are you going to? Cities. I'm taking people to the airport. Oh, really? Who's all in here with you? And he's flashing a flashlight. I'm thinking, oh my God, don't do this. You might get smacked. Rick was trying to sleep.
Oh no.
And this guy was just like, well, I stopped you because of your license plate. I said, if you look in the back, you'll see a piece of paper back there. I said, that's what they give us. Oh, okay. I swear this cop had to be on the thing maybe a day or two for the way he was acting.
And from what he told me is Steiner wanted to take the flashlight and shove it down the cop's throat because he flashed it right in his face.
Yeah, he was not very happy about it, which you can't blame him.
Yeah.
And I mean, Rick's a nice guy. Rick's a real nice guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
But I think it was more the Vikings van. They were mad because the Vikings,
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Right. Yeah.
But getting back to the Booker T thing, I actually got him back a little over 4 hours to get him there.
Mhm.
And I was getting his luggage out. And he pulls out his wallet and ends up he gives me $100 for getting there.
Oh, okay.
And mind you, I was going on 24 hours with no sleep.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's normal for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely really humble. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where Jesse went, but maybe he'll come back.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went. I don't think he messaged me.
Night time?
He might have just. I think he'll be back in a sec. Maybe he's
Lost service.
his service.
No, I said I wonder if he lost service.
Oh, if he lost her. Oh,
Because he was moving around quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, it might have been that.
There, now somebody can see me.
Yeah, he had the full screen, so.
But no, there's most days I like to travel. It does get pretty tiring, but it's better than sitting at home.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really do much or go to events until like wrestling, and before that, I was just like going to baseball games or whatever. But yeah, wrestling is definitely a cool outlet. So
My other thing I do is bowling, so I've been doing that a lot more and stuff. I'm pretty good at it.
Oh, okay.
I won 3 times. Yeah, 3 times I won the CAC title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he won it 3 times and got second place the first time.
No, I got third place.
Or third place.
Technically, I was supposed to be second place, but we had to flip a coin, and I lost the coin toss.
Back when WrestleMania 22 was the first time I went to WrestleMania.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't see WrestleMania the same way again, but I actually I was leaving the arena and got shoulder bumped, thinking it was just somebody because we were crowded.
Oh, yeah.
I turn around and here it was Taz.
Mm-hmm.
I got shoulder bumps from Taz.
Oh, jeez. Huh.
It was Taz. It was Taz and Michael Cole walking out. I was like,
wow.
I was about ready to get to possibly get in a fight, and then I saw it was him, and then I just kept walking.
Yeah, you're like, what? Getting a fight with Taz there.
Oh God, I would be dead.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really. I've gotten to see him on AEW. That's the only time I've ever gotten to see him. But I'm sure back in the day, that would have been pretty cool to see him too. So, yeah, the old Taz. Yeah.
I've never gotten a chance to meet him. I wish I did, but not yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the best ones I've actually gotten to meet was one of course Trish Stratus. I got getting to work with Sting.
Oh, that was
that was something else.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We did a show here earlier this year with Mick Foley. And I have never in my life seen a line of people like I did with this. And this was a small town. This was not a major town. This was small. And he started signing at like 3:30, something like that, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Bell time was at 7:30, and he was still signing autographs
at intermission.
No, he
was
still,
at the end of the show.
He was still signing autographs then, and then he quit for a while and signed more afterwards. I don't know how that guy did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that was-
ran into him again at Twin Cities Con.
Oh, okay.
He was there.
Yeah, if any of the listeners ever get a chance to see him or Dolph Ziggler, either one of their comedy things, go to it. Oh my word, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I went to Dolph Ziggler's. That,
Oh,
yeah, my God,
Dolph
the stories
actually,
he's got.
he actually does
Hmm.
good as a stand-up. It's not all wrestling when Dolph does it.
No,
He actually does an actual good stand-up.
now Mick, on the other hand, is mostly his stories of his road stories.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I've watched a little bit of his stuff, so
Hell,
and he's coming to like Bloomington and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, the Mick Foley stand up show or whatever. So I didn't know Dolph Ziggler did it though, so that's really cool.
yeah, he was here a couple years ago or just before the pandemic, if I remember right.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm surprised Jesse hasn't come back yet, but I haven't. Yeah. Oh,
Message from
yeah.
He
Yeah.
went to the Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm. He said you guys weren't. No, I was kidding. No, I know Jesse was paying attention and listen or love the stories. So yeah. But it's look like my MacBook's gonna die. So if it does, I might switch over to my phone and do it that way. But yeah. But what else do I got? Um,
Oh, that's the other thing. We've taken a break now, but
mm,
tapings. Keep an eye on Facebook with MAW because they've been doing TV tapings and stuff like that, and
mm-hmm.
good
Yeah.
time seeing wrestling. And as of right now, it's still been free. I don't know when they're going to start charging or if they're going to start charging,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a good time to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just like the old AWA days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised that they don't charge. I was like free show, and I mean, I think for the most part, I don't think they like sell out. So there's still enough good stuff.
That's why I'm mentioning something. I would like to see more people there because we really could use the people to
Mhm.
fill it up and make it look a lot better. And I know it can happen because we have a lot of that at the shows itself. I mean, there's a lot of people at the shows.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think the $20 shows sell more than the free show, but I guess they just don't. I mean, the posts sometimes maybe they don't see the posts or whatever, but
Yeah, that's why I'm mentioning something now so
Mhm.
people spread the word and say, hey,
Yeah.
watch MAW. They're going to have a TV taping on blah blah blah.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. They haven't announced when their next one. I know it's probably going to be not to be until like February.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're taking a break now until after the Super Show, but
Mhm.
I would start watching after that. So it's going to be sometime in February.
Yeah, yeah. I still got to make it to a taping, but it seems like they've been doing a lot of cool things and different storylines than what they've done in the regular shows. So yeah, definitely.
Got some good things going on with that, their storylines.
Hmm. Yeah. And I Jesse just messaged. I guess he had an emergency, so hopefully he's able to figure that out. But yeah, but
It's
I think
understandable.
yeah. I think I've only got one more thing left. Just the Stockbell feature shows that you guys are gonna be at or work at.
Well, of course, we got Time Bomb on the 12th of January. The 21st for Paradise City.
Mhm.
The 27th for January 27th for the Supercard, MAW Steel Domain.
Pete's on.
And then the 28th is All Out Pro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the 11th of February is MAW's big show at Turtle Lake.
Okay. Yeah.
Bringing in Rikishi, Jake the Snake,
Mm-hmm.
Hornswoggle or Swoggle,
Mm-hmm.
And Anderson.
and Ken Anderson.
And
then a week
Eric
after,
Redbeard's supposed to be there too.
Yep. And then a week after, they're going to be in Hastings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. But
That's pretty much it right now. We got some things coming up. I'm not going to announce now, but we do have some bookings for March.
mm-hmm.
But I'm still in the process of working on them. And one is a new promotion that's supposed to be coming down to Rochester.
Oh, okay.
Talking to right now.
And if any of your listeners are in the Milwaukee area, I know January 15th, there is a benefit show happening for Damon Night. It's called A Night to Remember.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That's going on in Milwaukee on January 15th.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're talking about going to the show, not working it, but just going to the for support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think it was definitely awesome to talk to you guys and just hear your stories. And yeah, first ring guy / sound engineer to be on the show, and the addition of Fred Yerke. So that was definitely really cool. So yeah.
Like I said, I was down here because I'm like right next to the internet, and I don't need it to go out, and it's unstable where I'm at my place.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Always internet and stuff, but
Maybe one of these days I'll catch up with Corbin on Fortnite and see how good he really is.
There you go.
We figured it'd be a nice little surprise for everybody if we both did it too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was definitely really cool to have you both and in the cool office. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of see if I can show here. We got more stuff up there.
Oh wow.
And over on that side.
Okay. Yeah. That is
a lot of autograph stuff. Oh, he's died.
Let's see if he switches over or if he's done. Oh.
You lost him. Oh, there he comes.
All right.
I don't hear you now.
Something happened?
No volume.
Is that him or us?
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, my MacBook did end up dying. I didn't charge it the most that I could have, but yeah, I'm back here. So
all right. Well, yeah, thanks for having us. It was great to tell some of the stories that we had.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, maybe we'll do it again sometime. And I know you guys got a lot of stories, so yeah.
Oh, there too many to go over in one show.
Yeah. Give me an idea. I got asked one time, how many people have you driven? And I went, yep.
Yep, a lot. Yeah. There you go. Okay. But yeah, I think yeah, definitely I think we can work on getting you guys again, and probably definitely see you at more shows. And I know for sure Time Bomb will be there. So
yeah, we'll talk on Time Bomb.
Yeah, I may or may not be there. I'm not sure. It all depends on how my schedule is down here.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. But yeah, it was great having you, Jason, and great having you, Fred, for the additions. And just hearing stories and getting the behind the scenes for the viewers and what they can what they can do to help if they're ever interested in helping. So
Yeah, we're always looking for help.
Yeah, like I said, I'm always looking for help as long as I get what I need.
yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'll let you guys go for the night and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and yeah, it's the last show before Christmas, so
Yep.
happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone else, and hopefully you guys get some good gifts, some good wrestling gifts or figures or whatever. So yeah,
You can send them my way.
so that, there you go. Yeah, Fred likes free stuff. Get him on his Amazon wish list or something. So there you go. But
Yes,
yeah.
thanks for having me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
again.
all right,
yeah,
take
definitely.
care,
Yeah.
everybody.
All right, see you guys, and fans. We are ending the live stream now, so thank you again for joining. Signing out now.